Addictions are hard to overcome by ourselves, which is why we can't do it alone. And this kind of ties into a little bit of what I was talking about last episode. Um, I'd be struggling with nicotine, trying to quit doing nicotine, and flour wasn't really as hard. You got an excuse. Huh? What does that mean? You got an excuse. Okay, I'm confused. Anyways, I'll be struggling with nicotine, trying to quit it altogether with uh anyways, I I'll be trying to quit nicotine a lot, you know, trying to quit vaping, trying to quit tobacco, trying to quit it altogether, trying to quit cigars also. And earlier today, I found myself struggling uh, to keep myself from going to the smoke shop earlier and getting a vape, even if it was just a small one. I was like heavily contemplating it. I was thinking, should I not? I was literally just going back and forth with myself, asking myself, should I not, should I not, should I not? And eventually, I just got up and I did something to keep my mind off of it, and I started cleaning my house. And next thing I know, I'm pretty much done with all the things I need to do with around the house. When what I could have done was gone to the smoke shop and started feeding back into that addiction again. And but I didn't, and the reason why I didn't is because I decided to distract myself from that with something that needed to get done, like cleaning the house. And that's one way you can overcome addictions is by distracting yourself. Another way is you can pray to the big man and ask him to help you overcome your addictions. We can't do it on our own. That's what I'm saying. We can't do it alone. It takes more than just ourselves to get over an addiction. It takes faith in the big man, asking him to help us. And it's tough. It really is. I was literally contemplating about breaking the Sabbath and going to the smoke shop, but I didn't because, for one, I knew it was wrong, and two, I didn't want to feed into that addiction. It was hard. It was hard not to, but find things that you guys need to do to keep your minds off of that addiction, to keep your minds occupied, so you're not thinking about that addiction. Because when you think about it, it just makes it so much more worse. Because then you really start thinking, I should go get one, I should go smoke one, and it's like, no, you shouldn't. You want to, but you don't need to. I be thinking like that a lot with vapes. I haven't had a vape in almost a week and a half maybe, and it's been tough for me because it's like I'm so used to just having it right there that I can puff on when I'm bored or just when I'm driving. I'm used to having a vape that I can puff on in the car, or at work in my break. I'm used to going outside and having something I can puff on while I'm on my break. For me, it's boredom that those things come into play at. When I'm sitting in my house, I'm so used to having a vape that I can just puff on. I don't have one, so now I got to find something else to plug that. What's it called? Something else to plug that. I guess activity with boredom activity, addiction activity, whatever you want to call it. I got to find something else to plug it with. So I'm gonna just start, like finding things to do around the house whenever I feel like I want to smoke or whatever the case may be. And everybody has different ways of overcoming addiction. I'm not saying it's the only way you can, but for me, that's what worked for me earlier was just distracting myself, keeping my mind off of it, and doing something else. And yeah, man, it's tough, but at the end of the day, we can do it with the big man's help. But if we try and do it alone, we're only going to relapse more and more often. I've been trying to cut back on my nicotine consumption a lot, and it's been tough, but it's been alright at the same time. With that being said, man, make sure you guys are doing what you need to do to overcome your addiction, doing the things that you know you can do to overcome them, and just distract yourself from them. There's plenty of different things you can distract yourself with. It could be video games, it could be watching a show, it could be getting on YouTube or getting on Instagram or whatever the case may be, or cleaning, or going, or not really going for a drive because you're probably going to drive right to the smoke shop. But yeah, just find yourself different things to do and keep your mind off of it, and eventually you won't even be thinking about it. That's how I felt with flour when I first quit smoking flour. Was I would just find something to keep my mind off of it. Next thing I knew, I wasn't even thinking about it. So yeah, distract yourself, find things to do, and eventually you won't think about it. With that being said, I'm gonna go ahead and tap out of here. Appreciate every single one of y'all for tapping in. Make sure y'all share with your friends, your families, your mummies, your aunties, your grannies, and everybody else that y'all know. Kayne is out of here.